Hey guys, going to do a quick update here at Kaler's Aquatics on the marine side of things, and this is my quarantine tank. It does have copper in it, and all of the marine saltwater fish that I get go through this for at least 2 weeks. You can see that I've taken everything out almost that I had in here. Some were way past due to go into the main tank, and that's a favorite there. I didn't take this fellow out. It's a male, you can tell by the long dorsal fin, and it's a ruby dragonet, and he's become quite the character there. Gorgeous colors, little tiny mouth, so they have to have really small live food or some frozen food. So did not move him because today finally got in a little female dragonet, and I'm gonna let her go through quarantine with him. She hasn't eaten since I've had her a couple hours home now, but I'm gonna do some water parameter checks on all the marine stuff tonight and just make sure everybody's still good. So let's move around. This is just the little marine invert tank that all the inverts go through. And if the little wrasse, the 6-line wrasse that's in there, doesn't get anything, while the things are in here, the inverts are in here, they're likely not carrying anything. Oh, there's a rare appearance by one of the Sally Lightfoot crabs, and those things are gorgeous. And this one just had a molt the other day, and some fire shrimp. I've heard Lucas Brett's mentioned his interest in those, so real easy to keep. And there's a cleaner shrimp. There are 2 or 3 of those in there, and they're also real easy to keep. These are all $6, $7, $8 shrimp, so as inexpensive as freshwater shrimp, and 4, 5, 6 times the size. So moving on around here to the end, the unscrubbed end of the main marine tank, and you can see that it has some more fish in it than it did have. An always popular character is the little falco hawkfish there. He's waiting to eat. Always feed in that corner first, so he's there. Got a new, let me go around front here, pulled several fish, sorry for that fancy camera work, several fish out of the tank and put in here. There's the cardinal fish, lost the small one in quarantine. There's the obligatory chihuahua right on cue. So there's the hawkfish. Move down here to watch me. For those of you that don't know, or maybe you do, hawkfish love to watch what goes on in the room outside the tank, so they will follow you around and watch you and keep an eye on you, so they're really cool. So that's what he's doing. Got some blue-green chromis up there. Those were used to help cycle the tank out. Doing great. I put the other yellowtail damsel over here. I don't see it this second, but it's over here. The little skunks, the pink skunk clownfish that would never host their, oh, that glare, that would never host their anemone, are still helping the tomato clownfish host theirs. They never go in it, but they keep everything, they're like the outer perimeter guard and keep things away. There's a coral beauty, the really pretty purple blue fish going behind there. That's a golden damsel. And there's Dory, of course, Pacific blue tang. He's starting to grow a little bit, he or she. Let's see, who's new to this tank? Also, here's some more. Here's the little skunk, pink skunks that I put in today. There's 2 of them, and they are hosting that anemone, which has moved considerably away from its hiding under there. Ah, one of the clowns is over here, one of the tomato clowns. So I was afraid that they might try to take it from these little guys when they went in, but we'll see. That pair of tomato clowns doesn't want to stay divided up for long. So got some corals that are starting to close up for the evening. This is something new. I can't remember what. It's an Australian coral, but it's just beautiful. They've already knocked it over there. So I've got me a tray ordered, or a frag holder. So this one on the left was a $70 pickup today, and it's already closed up in there. I had the option to get that or a two-headed frog spawn, and had a recent bad experience in a live stream about innocently asking about frog spawn. I didn't know it was a coral then, and kind of getting yelled at, so really didn't want that to remind me of that unpleasant experience. Let's see what else we have. Blue damsels. I'm thinking that's everybody. No, it's not. Moved over the yellow wrasse also today, that beautiful wrasse, and I don't see it right this moment. Not long after I put it over, it was cleaning the tang, which kind of surprised me that it did it that quickly. Don't see it. But I don't want to drag this out, so let me pause it, and if I see it come out, I'll get a shot of it. Okay, it's maybe 5 minutes later, and I did turn off some of those lights behind us, fed the fish, and turned the lights off. There, the little brackish water converted to salt water. Spotted puffers. Where'd the other one go? There he is back there. Those guys are so funny. They get a hold of a shrimp and pull it like a tug of war. So they kind of hang out over here a lot. I forgot to mention the royal basslets there. There are 3 of those. I only see 2 right there. And I never did see that yellow wrasse show up. The little guy looking out of the rock right there in the middle of the screen is a Midas blenny, and he lives in that rock most of the time. That's his home. And let's get over here and take a better look at melon. So there's the Midas blenny. He just backed into his little hole there, and still don't see that wrasse. I'm getting a little concerned. Of course, they stay in the coral and live rock a lot. The yellows do. So, and here comes melon. So we'll say hello to melon here. And then I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. This is 8 minutes and way too long a video. So, alright, melon. He's recently started spitting water at me if I don't feed him when he'd like to be fed. So, or spitting water, I don't know that he intends it for me. It's not going to give us any close-ups. So, alright guys, appreciate you watching, and I know most of you are not freshwater and are not marine water enthusiasts, but I enjoy sharing all my fish with everybody that's interested in looking at them. So we'll leave it with Melon bobbing up and down demanding his supper. Take care.